Tomorrow, Congress will vote on whether or not Jim Jordan will be the next Speaker of the House. And I'm just kind of continually stunned that the Republican Party would nominate for Speaker, one of the highest offices in the country, a man who was an insurrectionist and also a man who knew about sexual assault of his students while he was a coach at Ohio State University and turned a blind eye to it. And the Republican Party would rather nominate him to be Speaker than work with Democrats in a bipartisan fashion.
I'm Jim Jordan. Are you going to support him?
No.
You're not. Why not?
I'm supporting Kevin McCarthy.
Several days later.
Yes, welcome back. Libras are melting down, partaking to Jim Jordan. Recently, I came across a series of videos where AIC is melting down, trying to bring back his past, partaking to this. When I take a look at this tweet, she sent out the idea that Gov are about to nominate Jim Jordan. Of all people, yes, January 6, Jim Jordan banned all abortions from conception. Jim Jordan, sexual abuse cover-up. Jim Jordan for Speaker of the House in an attempt to save their majority they deserve to lose. It is concerning. If you see Libras melting down for a particular person, then you need to understand exactly the kind of goals the person have.
Mr. Gordon, how many votes are you willing to go through tomorrow? Are you going to just keep going?
We need to get a speaker tomorrow. The American people deserve to have their Congress, their House of Representatives working. And we can't have that happen until you get a speaker, so we need to do that. Plus, we need to be helping our dearest friend and colleague, our dearest friend and closest ally, Israel. We need to help them as well.
Keep going over and over again. Tomorrow you expect multiple roll call votes?
Well, look,
tomorrow?
I felt good walking into the conference. I feel even better now. We got a few more people we want to talk to, listen to, and then we'll have a vote tomorrow.
Would you be opposed to putting Ukraine with Israel?
On the House floor by noon tomorrow, even if he does not have the 217 votes he needs to be elected Speaker. And at the moment, it seems like he does not have the votes, even though he has successfully managed to flip 3 key holdouts at this moment. But even if he's short, he says he plans to go to the floor, and he promised that tomorrow the House will elect a Speaker.
Ann Wagner and Mike Rogers publicly saying they would support us, 2 great members who do all kinds of great work. So that was really big. So I feel real good about the momentum we have, and I think we're real close. So the vote's going to be tomorrow.
Will you go to the floor even if you don't have 217 votes locked down?
That's how our great system works, and we will go to the floor tomorrow. It's not about pressuring anybody. It's just about we got to have a speaker. You can't open the House and do the work of the American people and help our dearest and closest friend Israel if you don't have a speaker. So we get a speaker, we get the House open, and we get to work on the resolution and supplemental for Israel, and we get.
Yes, after some time, some people might still change their mind. Watching AIC on CNN, this is what she had to say, partaking to this.
Congresswoman, back in Washington, where I think you're headed tomorrow, there's a big speaker's race heating up. Jim Jordan looks to be the person who Republicans will put up for a vote. You joined in all Democrats in voting to get rid of Kevin McCarthy. Any regrets if Jim Jordan is the man who replaces him?
No. It has never been truly within the integrity and history of this institution for one party to elect another party's member as speaker. We'll see if Jim Jordan has the votes. We'll see if individuals like Mike Lawler or Mark Molinaro, who represent New Yorkers in Hudson Valley, the Catskills, Westchester County, will actually vote to install a man who voted to overturn the United States' election and who supports a national abortion ban to be Speaker of the House and second in line to the presidency. I have my doubts that the people of New York would really stand for that, but in terms of the integrity of the institution, I think it's important that we support Hakeem Jeffries for Speaker of the House.
Is Jim Jordan?
Yes, when you take a look at the Libras, the kind of point they struggle to bring down Jim Jordan, I don't get it. They have the same talking point. I don't know if this is all or what exactly. When you take a look at this tweet, a quick premiere on Jim Jordan, Republican next contender for Speaker of the House, voted to overturn 2020 elections. I don't understand why this should be the reasons why you can't vote him. Are they threatened? Or why should this be coming up? Jim Jordan has been outspoken on a lot of things, and I see him to be that kind of potential person that can stand up, to bring Republicans together. When you look at how this party is divided, it is crazy. When Nancy Pelosi was there, when Democrats want to vote, it's just something they don't talk too much. But when it concerns Republicans, every single day we have to talk upon talks. When you go down to the second point, sought Trump pardon for election crimes, that is another point. They don't want to put up Jim Jordan to be the speaker. Another one, want to ban same-sex marriage. That is why they are hating on Jim Jordan, because he has that idea to ban on same-sex marriage. I don't understand why when somebody you disagree with, you can't coexist with that person. There are a lot of things I've seen Democrats doing wrong, but people still coexist with them. Because you disagree with brother A, you can be with that person. It is insane. Support a national abortion ban, which is still insane. Has never passed a single bill in 16 years in office. That is the last point they put out here, that Jim Jordan has never been able to pass a single bill. So putting him up as a Speaker of the House should not happen. I want to know your opinion pertaining to this. Is Jim Jordan the right person? I have seen Trump standing up to, advocate for him after Kevin McCarthy. And even Matt Gaetz is standing up to align with him. You realize what happened with Matt Gaetz and Kevin McCarthy. If Matt Gaetz is now standing up to advocate for him, we should understand the kind of person he is. Some people agree with Matt Gaetz when he stood up, to remove Kevin McCarthy. If you are agreeing with him, then disagreeing with this person, then you actually have a problem. When he did that, I saw some people, they were happy. Some said they are still continuing to vote Kevin McCarthy.